This is my little brother, and he is pretty awesome. And one thing that's so amazing about Spencer is the fact that he will do whatever it takes to get good at something. He has seemed to master the art of practicing.
To me, practicing is more than just trying to get better. I mean, sure, practicing good habits every day will help you to get better at whatever you're trying to get better at, but it'll also make you tougher, especially mentally tougher. Practice to me is more about creating mental strength and a strong work ethic. Everyone knows practice sucks, but it's worth it.
I, on the other hand, hate practicing. It's the worst. I want immediate results. If I'm not good at something after trying for a good 5 minutes, then there's no use. I will never be good enough. And I've quit a lot of things in my life because I wasn't willing to put in the practice necessary to even find out if I'd be good at all. I've been feeling very uninspired lately. A lot of my work just doesn't seem good enough. I have such high standards in my head, and when I finally make something, it just falls short. It's really frustrating. Then I heard this interview from Ira Glass.
This thing that I don't even know how to describe, but it's like there's a gap. That for the first couple years that you're making stuff, what you're making isn't so good, okay? It's not that great. It's really not that great. It's trying to be good. It has ambition to be good, but it's not quite that good. But your taste, the thing that got you into the game, your taste is still killer. And your taste is good enough that you can tell that what you're making is kind of a disappointment to you. You know what I mean? Like you can tell that it's still sort of crappy. A lot of people never get past that phase. A lot of people at that point, they quit. Everybody goes through that. And for you to go through it, if you're going through it right now, if you're just getting out of that phase, or if you're just starting off and you're entering into that phase, you got to know it's totally normal. And the most important possible thing you could do is do a lot of work.
I immediately realized I'm not very patient with myself. I want to be so perfect on the first try, but that's not going to happen. My dad always told me that the best way to learn is to fail.
I hope you fail often and fail big. Then I will know that you are truly trying to make something important happen.
And that, to me, sounds awful. I don't want to fail, I want to be perfect. How am I supposed to enjoy creating something that could potentially end up being my biggest failure yet? That sounds like a waste of my time. But the thing is, any form of practicing, no matter the result, is not a waste of time. This is Sabrina. Sabrina is my roommate. This week we decided to put practicing to the test. We decided we wanted to be good at painting. We're not very good at painting, but every day we practiced, sometimes for 10 minutes and sometimes for over an hour. We would just paint. And by the end of the week, well, we still weren't great. Well, I mean, Sabrina was really good, but you get the point. We improved. But the fact is that we were constantly creating and we were constantly practicing. Today, I will get up and I will try. I will make something. I will create. I will be patient with myself, because today I will make something that won't be good. In fact, it will probably be terrible. But it is the process that is important. Today, I will motivate myself to try. I will motivate myself to fail, because in doing so, I will have succeeded.